In today's video, we're going to be revamping my TTX intermodal wagons from the 10170 set. Originally, the set consisted of 2 wagons joined by a Jacob's bogie. Wait, not a Jacob's bogie? Anyway, I ended up extending them to 3 per set. In real life, you will often see them in groups of 3 or 5, but I thought 3 would be more manageable for my Lego trains. The problem I have with them is the 4x8 containers seem a bit small running next to my Maersk wagons with 6x16 containers. It just seems a bit out of scale. I recently found a design on Rebrickable by TO.Creations that made them a bit wider and allowed them to accommodate 6x16 containers. So that's what we'll be doing today, as well as extending my 60051 passenger train from 2 to 6 wagons between the locomotives. I built quite the layout to test them out, so be sure to stay until the end of the video. But first, a quick parts haul. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's open these up and see what we got. This one, I don't know what this is. I think it says Brick Ocean. It might have been like a piece they forgot or something. Well, apparently, apparently so. I think I even, commented on that I might have been missing one or only ordered one, because ordinarily you would try to order these in pairs. Yeah, that just showed up today, so okay. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, especially something like this, because these can be fairly expensive. But I opened so many packages down here. I often, I might not have ever noticed that, but thankfully they without ever contacting me, they just send it over. So I'm good with that. So this one. This should be Barn Bricks. So Barn Bricks is a friend of the channel. I have ordered stuff from him before, and he's like let me know when he had some stuff. So that's Barn Bricks. Check him out. I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, he's kind of a fan of like Bricks are and the. I think the A-Fool podcast, runs in some of the same kind of circles as all of us. So, this was the main thing I needed. I needed all these for the roof of the 60051, I think it is, high-speed passenger train. And he had a bunch of them. And these look pretty good. They don't, and it's kind of hard to tell here, but, none of them look super bad off with the color or anything like that. So that's good. These were just some of the other pieces I needed. I went ahead and ordered more of these because I had a bunch, but I used a bunch. And I'm going to need some for this, for the passenger wagons as well. These are for the TTX. I think some of these pieces were just random pieces I threw into the order, except for the 2x6s. We got more handrails and those little guys. Those are pretty handy. Got a ladder and another ladder, apparently. I guess that looks like a super old ladder. Yeah, we got some of these clips. Those will be for my own train open freight wagons. So just in case I want to build more, I've got more clips. Those are for an upcoming project, or maybe it's already happened. I'm not really sure when these videos are going to be released. It's been getting weird lately. Let's see. Yeah, this is all for the passenger wagons. These 2x2 corner bricks. Some tiles and things. Lots of modified tile with the grills. And just various pieces here. So I got another one of these like little boxes from the, what is it, 6997 train? I think that's wrong. Yeah, just kind of various pieces. Some ladder, the short little ladder pieces and steering wheels and all that. So yeah, very good. And man, he shipped this so fast. He's really good about that. Okay. This one is mostly going to be for the TTX. Okay, I think if I cut here, there, and a couple more. Yep. Alrighty. Let's see. Get the packing material out of the way. Alright, so it wasn't even that many pieces or that many lots that I needed. Well, maybe it's more than I thought. Oh, well, the invoice they sent me is front and back, so that's what it is. Let's see. All right, 1x8 white bricks. These all look pretty good. Like they kind of match each other well. That's what I wanted. That's what I was worried about, trying to find ones that, you know, looked kind of similar in color. Here's more of the roof pieces. Okay, so these, oh, I hope, yeah, there's more. There's more. These are the 8x16 big plates. And these are pretty expensive depending on where you go. This is the whole reason I went to this store, was for these. And I'm doing some testing. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to use these. I've got a design in mind that I was kind of playing around with. So maybe I'll build both and try it. Either way, I mean, this was like, I don't know, $30 or something. It was kind of a lot to get all these 8x16s. But I went ahead and did it. Even the 8x8s in black, I guess, just aren't as readily available as like the light blay and dark blay, which have, I think, both been on the pick a brick wall. I think that has to affect the pricing on this kind of stuff. So yeah, we got plates, more plates, more plates. These are the 6x6s in yellow. All the windows for the passenger wagon. So I had filled the cart with all the stuff for the TTX, and then started working on the passenger wagons too. And that's why this video got combined together. It's kind of a weird, odd pairing, but it's what happened. A lot more of these. Maybe I didn't, I don't know if I like double ordered, or maybe I needed that many. I don't know. I think these go on the underside of the passenger wagon, so I got plenty. A lot of this stuff I just bulked up on, you know, instead of ordering 20, let's order, you know, 27. I'll go ahead and order all they have. I got red seats, and then yellow bricks, because yeah, it's going from 1x4 in the center of the car to, it needs to be 1x5, so you're doing a 2 and 3 together. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the sticker, because the sticker's on two 1x4s on top of each other, and then I got these. And this is pretty much the rest of it. My phone's overheating, so it's going to get a little bit jumpy here, but yeah, that's the rest of the tiles. These pieces were kind of expensive, but I think it kind of adds a bit to the look, so I went ahead and got them. That's for another project. That's for this project. And yeah, so that's all the pieces. So let's get them built, and then we'll see what we got. Okay, I almost forgot to show this, but this is all the pieces that I pulled out of my collection already. So this is for the TTX Intermodal, just all kind of piled in there. And this is all for the passenger wagons. So that's one of the ways I try to save money, is any pieces I have in my collection, I want to go ahead and pull out of that wanted list. And that opens up more stores that you can order from, because a store that has a lot of great deals might not have one piece you needed. So that's why I do things that way, and that definitely helps trying to keep the cost down on all of this. All right, so I'm at a bit of a crossroads. I've just been in here building, experimenting, catching the tail end of old gray bricks. So yeah, this is the original back here, and that's the original containers. And so they're, you know, 4 wide. They're just kind of small. I like them. They're kind of nostalgic to me. I might use them elsewhere. But these builds behind like a locomotive like this just look out of scale. They just look a little small. And that's why I haven't really used them as much. And it's also very long, because I have 4 sets of 3, so it's 12 of them. But yeah, this is exactly the version from the instructions. And I think I like them. They're a little too big. You know, it's kind of in the other direction, and it kind of works out. It's not too bad, you know, compared with the locomotive. I also built a couple other versions, and yeah, I brought down the wagons from the Maersk set to kind of compare them, because they're 6 wide, but then they've got this little section here, which isn't quite, you know, a brick coming out. But so those fit a little bit better. So I did try to make that kind of version, you know, just doing the same kind of thing, like beefing up these to 6 wide and then putting these sides on it. And I just, I'm not a fan of it. I like the detail of these with the panels on the side and everything. And this is one last version that I just built to try it out. If you'll notice, these are 1 stud longer, and the container actually is a little bit offset in there by half a stud. It actually has jumper plates. You can see the jumper plates there. So it gives a little bit of space on the sides. So I tried it without it, and I think I do like it better with the space. That just means I'm going to have to pull all these stickers off of these 2x4s and put them on these. So yeah, from one sticker assembly to another sticker over assembly. But I think that's what I'm going to have to do. At this point, I think I am going to put them all in this version from the instructions. It looks a little wide, but you know, when I use these, it's usually all of them in a row. So it's going to be like a bigger layout. It's not going to be like just setting up on a table or something like that. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think that's what I'll end up doing. But while I was at this point and had a few different versions built up, you know, I wanted to kind of show my thought process and what I'm kind of debating on between the different versions. So yeah, we'll check back in a bit and I'll have them all built up together. All right, well, here they are. It's a pretty long little train there. So let's go ahead and get it going. So I've got 2 powered locomotives. The front and rear locomotives are powered. The middle, the gen set, is just a dummy unit, because I really couldn't cram a battery box in there. And, you know, I could have done something with like a 9-volt battery or something, but the problem is I think it would drain at different rates than the other trains, so it might cause some issues. Either way, so yeah, just hold down the button, and good old Bricks does the rest. And yeah, I think these look really good. And they don't, you know, they make it just through that little gap there. I'll show it again here. It's pretty tight, but they actually don't hit, because that was a worry, because I don't really do anything 8 wide. Everything else 6 wide. These are all 6 wide there, so that definitely was a concern. Let me bump it up a little bit here, and you hear all the clicking. That's all the double crossovers. Double crossovers. That's okay. Yeah, I went a little bit overboard building a quick layout to show these off, but I'll probably use it for other things as well. But yeah, these are built exactly like the instructions. All the experimenting I did and whatnot, I wasn't really super happy with it, so I just went with these. This also means I'm going to need more containers, because I've got lots of, like the Maersk wagons. I have them actually in yellow and, you know, the gray and blue. So I'm going to need something for that. We've also got, this was a fairly recent video probably, the center rail wagons, and I've got them rolling along with the box cars. I think they go together pretty good. You know, they're the same size and all that, so I think that works pretty good. We've also got the 60051 train with 6, is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 6. Okay, I can't count today. Wagons. So we can go ahead and get that going too. So we've got both ends motorized, and we got the front locomotive and the rear. And so yeah, that can get a good bit of speed. So that's on a R72. That's full speed, I think. Oh, we got lights too. Yeah, so I tried to get the red on the rear and the white on the front. So I like that. I like that better than the orange train I often ran. The newer passenger train. Let's get all 3 of them going. Why not? So yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I think this stuff goes together fairly well. You know, it doesn't clash too much in like scale or anything like that. Maybe color-wise, maybe it clashes a little bit, but I'm just always trying to get more trains, you know. So yeah, maybe I'll get some clips of these running around. I'll try to get some like short videos to upload or something like that. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Again, if you want to build the Oh yeah, forget the stop button on this remote is really finicky. There it goes. Jeez. Let's pull these around. If you want to build your own TTX intermodal wagons, the instructions will be linked in the description. If you want to build the center rail, those are on, there is a set on Rebrickable, but it's a little bit different. The box cars, I think I did make instructions for that. I think that's on Rebrickable for the box cars. And all the trackside accessories, the locomotive hall all the way in the back, a little switch house there, a little warehouse, the gantry, switch, whatever. I'm blanking on the words, but yeah, those are all blue brick sets. That one's a little bit modified. I changed the railing around it, but most of the others are pretty much built how they are. I've been happy with them. I think it's great to just plop them down a layout like this, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than trying to do it with official Lego. I love Lego, but the price is just getting a little bit crazy. So I think that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Huge thanks to the channel members for helping keep the lights on and help keep me motivated to do all this, especially everyone in Discord. We're always talking about Lego trains and sharing ideas and designs and everything. So come hang out if you want to, and we will see you guys in the next one.